Mentorship is one of the most powerful strategies to decrease the gender gap in tech. But how can we do a better job of providing support? Mentorship should be more than taking someone out for coffee or discussing their future with them for a couple hours. We want to be there for a mentee when she needs it most, like the late nights when she's stuck, frustrated, or dejected. How can we be there to support her at that moment? Inspired by the old Microsoft Office assistant, our team created Mia, the Mentorship Inclusivity Assistant. Mia stores the advice, knowledge, and encouragement of mentors and is available 24/7 to mentees when they need it most. In fact, she's a permanent fixture on their screens. Let's see how it works. Mia was built in Visual Studio C# and comes in two modes. Training mode, where she absorbs information from mentors, and helper mode, where she provides resources and support for mentees. As a mentor, I can help build up Mia's knowledge base by putting her in training mode. Here I'm able to create tips and notes which are stored in a database. Notes are intended to be non-technical advice or encouragement from the mentor. I can add a subject, message, and also a deployment time when the mentee will receive my message. We suggest a few options like her first day at the company, after a late night of work, or on an early morning, or after a specific company event. We've given the option to link to a company calendar via the Google Calendar API. Let's go ahead and create a couple of notes now. So here's one for her first day. Hi, I worked in your group from 2015 to 2019. To be honest, this software has a pretty high learning curve, but I've added lots of tips and tricks into Mia here, so hopefully she'll save you some trouble down the road. Best of luck. And we can do another one for after a late night of work. Hi, I just got done with a late night of work, and I know you did too. Make sure not to do it too often because it'll start to weigh down on you. If you feel fatigued, you can always reach out to the HR hotline here and report overwork. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I've done it several times before. By the way, the bakery around the corner is open until 4, and they have some great pastries. Here's a little gift card if you want to get something. So, in addition to notes of encouragement, a mentor can also create tips, which include technical advice or debugging help. This is important because an internet search won't always provide insights to solving code issues, especially when a user is dealing with proprietary company software or tools. With the Tip Maker, mentors are able to create a repository of tutorials and debugging tips that will save future generations time and energy. A mentor simply adds tags that identify the error message. They can then include their own tutorial, such as explaining why the error comes up and including a code snippet that will resolve it. For example, I was working on a project last week where I was finally able to solve a CORS error that I had been trying to fix for days. Now, as a mentor, I understand that this is a great teaching moment, so I'm going to create a tip about it. One of the most confusing things about this error was the fact that I didn't understand it actually was a CORS error. Because this statement was highlighted in red, I assumed that that's what the error was. So that's what I tried internet searching. But of course, that did nothing to help because this is what the actual error was. This highlights one of the major frustrations with debugging, where you have this massive block of text, but you're not really sure what the actual root of the problem is. To prevent our users from needing to comb through these large error messages, we implemented the Google Vision API to identify and store the text of the error message. The user, or the mentee, simply uploads an image of the error message. The text is then processed and matched with tags added to the tutorials created by mentors. So as a mentor is using Mia in training mode, I add the CORS error tag and the code snippet that fixes the error. Now when we switch to helper mode, the mentee simply uploads an image of the error and she's matched with the corresponding tutorial. So in less than 5 minutes, we've created 3 valuable messages that would help provide encouragement and support to a mentee. Our vision is that companies and universities will get hundreds of mentors and mentees on their system, and we envision multiple avatars interacting with one another. Our future plans are to improve our graphics to make Mia even more interactive and fun, and also to store the training files on a local database due to time constraints. We also want to figure out a way to expand Mia to other operating systems beyond Windows. We're so excited to launch Mia, the new face of female empowerment and mentorship. Thank you.